Here is the one book you must read based on your MBTI personality type. Number 1. ISTJ. The ISTJ is a sensible person who values duty, tradition, and order. They are extremely independent and frequently feel that if the company isn't good, they'd rather be by themselves. However, a logistician may be one of the most devoted personality types when they forge genuine relationships, particularly with their family. The pragmatic, unfussy nonfiction is a waste of time for ISTJ. They love reading about actual historical events. They enjoy nothing more than curling up with an intriguing autobiography. And Shoe Dog, a memoir by the creator of Nike by Phil Knight, is among the most intriguing, significant, and motivational. Number 2. ISFJ. ISFJs are trustworthy, giving, and frequently minimize the value they add to the people and communities they care about. Although they are admirable and gain from their devotion by performing the act rather than obtaining the credit, they do not enjoy being recognized for their achievements in the public eye. They should all read Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre-Dame to sort out all of their complex introverted emotions because they are all at once sensitive and logical, shy, and committed to others. Number 3. ESTJ. The executive personality prefers following the process and keeping everything in its proper position and order. They are dependable and excellent planners, but finding time to unwind can be challenging for them. The straightforward, actionable advice provided in this book will appeal to ESTJs, and they will learn powerful strategies to become more persuasive leaders. Make Your Bed by Admiral William H. McRaven offers practical advice about how to handle failure, confront bullies, and lead others with compassion and tenacity. Make Your Bed, in contrast to other self-help books authored by spiritual gurus, is full of suggestions based on actual experience. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. ESFJs are the kind of people who are well-liked and who thrive on being in the spotlight and engaging in social activities. Any activity that will bring them together, such as planning friend parties and ensuring everyone has a good time, is something they adore. They detest fighting and adore social harmony in general. Although Pride and Prejudice may not be the most cliched love story ever, it serves as the inspiration to highly people-oriented ESFJs. The humor, intelligence, and the incredibly authentic love tale of Pride and Prejudice will definitely appeal to romantic ESFJs. Number 5. INFJ. An INFJ is the kind of person who works relentlessly to improve society and is frequently seen supporting a cause no matter how little the support. Their profound emotional intelligence serves as a catalyst for long-lasting change. The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry is a timeless story of love, loneliness, and purpose. It depicts the tale of a young kid who decides to leave the security of his home planet and hunt the cosmos for adventure. INFJs will value the book's moral allegory that explores the deeper meaning of relationships, the transient aspect of life, and the value of imagination. It is not just a simple children's narrative. They will also appreciate the book's extensive use of symbolism. For all INFJs, please be careful because you will never forget this book once you read it. Number 6. INFP. The INFP is a true empath, deeply connected to their own emotions and eager to comprehend others' feelings. In terms of foregoing meaningful connections, this sympathetic trait is strong, but it may also be damaging because people with it might mistakenly take on other people's issues as their own. However, INFPs have a powerful mentality that emphasizes advancement and creativity in an effort to improve the world. An INFP is typically quiet, passionate, inventive, and heavily invested in the struggle between good and evil. They are therefore perfect high fantasy readers, and there is no greater fantasy than the first Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, which has a conflict over the nature of goodness. Number 7. ENFJ. The ENFJ is one of the most extroverted personality types, connecting with everyone in any manner they can. They enjoy making improvements in their lives and the lives of others, and they frequently go too far in protecting people around them. ENFJs view any minor triumph, regardless of how it affects the community or the conversation, as a major accomplishment. Maya Angelou, a poet and civil rights activist, wrote an astounding memoir titled I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. This narrative depicts her difficult upbringing, the severe bigotry she experienced, and how she overcame it with the support of her beloved literature. Like-minded ENFJs will find inspiration in her aspirations, vision, and drive to assist others. Number 8. ENFP. ENFPs tend to be gregarious and life-of-the-party people. They examine a large portion of their lives, but they do so from the heart, paying more attention to the sentiment and resonance of a concept than to its logic. A large portion of this aspect of their personality will be explored as they attempt to better understand themselves through interactions with others and the outside world. The Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling is an excellent position for ENFPs. They will adore the vivid, fantastical world that J.K. Rowling creates for her writings. They will also be able to relate to Harry's desire to uphold moral principles even when doing so goes against social norms or expectations. Number 9. ISTP. ISTPs enjoy building things and to experience the world through ideas and concepts they can handle physically and mentally. They are logical and practical thinkers who put up serious effort in order to achieve the best outcome. ISTPs have a strong tendency to go with the flow, remaining calm and doing things slowly. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Casey is an excellent book for ISTPs. The book examines how to act independently and with conformity in the face of more oppressive circumstances, and ISTPs are among the most independent personality types. Number 10. ISFP. The ISFP has a strong interest in learning new things and dislikes limitations. They are creative and explorative individuals who frequently find new connections or concepts fascinating. Although all of this would lead you to believe otherwise, this personality type is actually quite contemplative. They set aside time from their spontaneous lifestyle to fully digest and comprehend their surroundings and the experience they have had. Austin Kleon's book, Steal Like an Artist, is a humorous book about creativity. All creative endeavors are, in some ways, collaborative and occur everywhere. Although the book is focused on artists, it is not just about them. The book provides a way of thinking for creative productivity, which can definitely appeal to ISFPs. Number 11. ESTP. ESTPs are characterized by spontaneity and vivacity. They prefer the big picture and aren't particularly interested in non-fiction or the minute particulars of life. They are observant despite being lively and are particularly attentive to tiny changes in people and situations. ESTPs are all about exploring new things and taking risks. The original adventure tale is The Three Musketeers. It features battles, friendships, underdogs, female spies, and a villainous cardinal. What more from your adventures do you require? Number 12. ESFP. ESFPs are enthusiastic, vivacious, and hard to resist. They enjoy having a good time, but they are also very aware of their surroundings and adept at reading a room. The best entertainers have a strong sense of self and style, and they develop their aesthetic to unmistakably reflect their daring. Stephen R. Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, can be a great self-developing book for ESFPs. This self-help book is intended to give readers tips on how to better arrange their lives. Not that ESFPs are completely chaotic, but in terms of long-term planning, this aspect of their lives might use a little boost. Number 13. INTJ. INTJs constantly analyze the outside environment. They have the capacity for both logical and imaginative thought, and they use their grasp of reality to get to the top. They lack the conventional brilliance you might anticipate from someone who is so eager to learn. Instead, they are frequently imaginative, inquisitive, and skeptical, constantly willing to take on new tasks and dissect novel concepts. The best book for an INTJ to read is The Sirens of the Titan by Kurt Vonnegut. Malachi Constant, the richest and most corrupt man on Earth, is granted the opportunity to travel to Mars in space in The Sirens of the Titan in order to prepare for an intergalactic conflict. Then, after traveling to Mercury with a Martian war survivor, he returns to Earth to face ridicule as a result of his conceit. He addresses challenging ideas like free will, fate, meaning, and the meaning of life itself along the way. The creative and visionary style of the book will be a perfect fit for highly intelligent INTJs. Number 14. INTP. People who are INTPs are probably adventurers who won't give up until they achieve their goal. They frequently take pleasure in their intelligence and pay close attention to finding solutions to even the most difficult problems. Although it could appear that the logician is only interested in the facts, they are also inventive, exploring concepts that are unlikely to have definite conclusions. An INTP is the one that enjoys mysteries the most. They enjoy going into great detail, dissecting hints, and figuring out the solution before they reach the final page. That is why there is no doubt that The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle will be the best book for them. Number 15. ENTJ. The ENTJ fits the stereotype of a charismatic leader who is born to lead. They are happiest when their team succeeds and moves closer to a goal. They are enthusiastic, self-assured, and capable planners, yet occasionally this can cause them to lose touch with their emotions. The great self-development book for ENTJs is Tribes, We Need You to Lead Us by Seth Godin. The book does a wonderful job of analyzing our society and describing more useful ways to communicate with others on a professional, leadership, or interpersonal level. The ENTJs can benefit greatly from this book and take some life lessons that they will remember forever. Number 16. ENTP. The ENTP is outgoing to the point of resembling a detective, eager to consider all possibilities and determined to uncover the truth. Without first seeing the whole picture, they won't accept one response. They truly play the devil's advocate, speaking out for causes they don't agree with in order to better understand them. There is one book that ENTPs will not put down. That is a Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. The innovative connections Chuck Palahniuk creates in Fight Club will appeal to ENTPs. According to rumors, Palahniuk is an ENTP, and the NE-dominant mind will find inspiration and entertainment in his constantly shifting honest perspectives and profound insight into humanity and hidden motives. For all ENTPs, please be careful, because you will never forget this book once you read it. These videos will be really helpful for you.